We're back talking about Zelda, guys. This time, we're doing a quick Skyward Sword rant. Skyward Sword, man, how do I feel about this game? It's good, right? Well, it's not good. I would say it's okay. It's an okay game. It's an enjoyable game. It even has some of my favorite Zelda puzzles. There's a lot of clever things that are added to the game, and it's actually pretty fun. It's nothing I'd like to replay or constantly do, but it's not a bad game. I know some people really like ripping into it and saying it's an awful game, but I would generally disagree with them, but there are some things that I really find lacking in the game. But of course, there's things that I love. Talking about things that I love, man, I really like some of the puzzles. It has two of my favorite kind of puzzles in the game. There's the one where you have to set up the room to get the different Triforce pieces. That's one of a really fun puzzle. I really like that. I like the time zone pieces where when you affect the time, it creates sand or creates a little platform or it changes the gate. There's a lot of cool mechanics where the entire boat, became a different level when you were affecting it or changing the time of it. Those were fun puzzles. That was an enjoyable and kind of new and like niche thing that they added, and you could have certain zones. That was a cool puzzle that they added to the game. But now, there's just one thing. There are a lot of things I don't like about Skyward Sword, but the thing that just drove me insane is the stupid stamina bar. The stamina bar is something they added where more than that. For about 6 seconds, 6 to 7 seconds, you could be running and then you'd run out of energy. And energy does a lot. It's your rolls, it's your running, it's your climbing. It has all this stuff, right? It's how you traverse the overworld. And now that you don't have Epona to help you travel around, it's very reliant on how you get around or even move to different areas. When you have to climb the vines, you have to climb it and like move around, and the whole time it makes this waiting thing where I have to wait or do something, and now that I got to these vines I have to wait a couple, so you have to constantly wait and constantly do these things to do that, and it just took forever to do anything. It was just super frustrating, and it was annoying. You'd get tired, you couldn't fight back against certain enemies. It was just such a frustrating mechanic. They even knew that the mechanic was so frustrating that they added the stupid limes or the green plants all over the place so you could get your energy back, because it was a flawed system to begin with. It was something they had to add to fix an already messed up system. It was just so bad. And a lot of people, this is an argument I hear a lot of people give to defend the stupid stamina, right? The stupid stamina. Well, it made the game more realistic. More realistic to what? The Zelda universe? All right, let's talk about realism here, right? Let's talk about it, right? Would you run out of stamina in 6 to 7 seconds when you're running? Probably not. You could probably go for a little while, but run out of stamina, but then you'd be done for a long time, right? This whole realism thing, I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth. So he gets tired after a couple seconds, then God, all right, well, now I can again. And he's a trained knight. He's the hero of legend, right? He's chosen by the goddess. He's from a Hylian race where they're naturally stronger, and Link himself has been shown to be a natural fighter. He fights giant bosses and is riding on top of them. He's fighting monsters and doing crazy combat and flips and leap strikes and doing all that. Yet the super Hylian, this hero, this guy who's shown through all these different Zelda games where he can swim like crazy, like in Twilight Princess with the water suit, he just needs air. All this stuff. He has crazy amount of things, right? He can't run longer than 8 seconds. The stamina bar is just something that's horrible to even show about Zelda. It's not even realistic comparatively to us as human beings. It's such a bad concept, and it really takes away from a Zelda game. It just makes everything slow and unenjoyable. That's the thing that really stood out to me as Skyward Sword, that was just so frustrating and not even fun. Why would you do that? Why would you add that, right? Still, it's not a bad game. That's just something that I think really took away a lot from the game. Why would you add that? Why not just have natural sprinting the entire game without the stamina bar? That would have That wouldn't have taken away anything from the game. Might have affected some of the puzzles, but it would have made the game more fun. You could just enjoy stuff. You could get to where you needed to be at like a faster pace. It was such a horrible concept, and it's just bad. It's just bad, man. It's just bad. Bad boys. All right. We'll talk to you later, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video of me ranting about Skyward Sword. And I'll talk to you all next time. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to do this. It was just kind of fun, and it's just something I always wanted to kind of somewhat rant about. It's something I talk about with my friends. So I thought, why not make a short, not very detailed video just with some minor thoughts about things that frustrate me. Leave your thoughts below in the comments of things you like about Skyward Sword or things you don't like in Skyward Sword, even in other Zelda games. I always just like those discussions. So make sure to leave a comment, share the video, like the video, and subscribe. And I'll be sure to make more content like this if you enjoyed it. So until then, fare thee well, my friends. Fare thee well.